My name is Sharon Petko-Bunney, and I volunteer at Whitten Hills Academy. What I do today, and what the majority of the volunteers here do, is we work with children on a half-hour basis, and we work with them in terms of their reading comprehension, in terms of their ability to be able to recognize and understand words, to be able to answer questions, to assimilate the information, and then to be able to, I don't like the word regurgitate, but be able to actually show what they know on paper in some sort of a testing environment. I've volunteered all my life, and I am truly blessed. I want these students to have opportunities and choices in whatever they can do. And I think education is the key to being able to have choices. It's the key to seeing that there's a broader world around you. I have kids that I've read with, and that when you read a story, you really have to be able to relate it to things that have occurred in your life, your past history. We read about birds and things like this, and we take the standardized test, like stories, and you have to answer the questions at the end. And these kids don't know what robins or blue jays are, or lighthouses or coastlines or things like that, and all those different pieces that they don't know. So they have no life experiences to be able to relate to a story on a standardized test. I think that's part of the gap that we're trying to fill. In the Bible, everybody is gifted with different things, and certainly people are gifted with generosity in terms of giving checks, just writing a check. But I find that if I write a check, it's really impersonal. I don't have the connection with whomever it is that's receiving the check. Whereas here, I have true connection with who is the receiver.
So full of green, you can't hold it back. Spring bursts out laughing from a sidewalk crack.
You read it, and then we're going to talk about rhyming, okay?
Spring can't hold it back, it bursts.
This is harder to do because it does take time out of my day and out of my week. But the rewards for the students, and also the personal rewards that I get, are so much larger. I don't know, I can't even start to quantify those. It's not just I'm impacting somebody on a personal basis, but I'm also being impacted too. My life is changing. The way that I perceive people changes.
Hold it back. Spring bursts out laughing from a sidewalk crack.
Very good. Did you notice any rhyming in there? Okay.
Spring and back.
Spring and back. Spring rhymes with what? Back? Spring and back? I don't think so.
Spring and green.
I don't know, part of my mission in life is to love and notice the unnoticeable. Last year I had a little boy, a Down syndrome boy. The kids here are challenging enough without adding that complication. I was hugging him like I always did, and we were reading a book. I got filled with this absolute love, which I can only explain as the love of Christ. I got filled with this love, and I just thought, I adore this boy. This boy turned around, and he kissed me on the cheek. It was like everything changed, and it was that God was showing me how much he loved this boy. That really changed my life, and that kind of reinforced to me this, loving the unlovable, the ignored people, the undervalued people. That's it. With different colors.